Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to get a fairly easy gold medal on the Spa circuit experience. So the car we're using here is the Group 3 Porsche. It does have this weird handling to it of it oversteers, understeers a lot. I thought it'd have a lot of oversteer if anything, but I have noticed in some of the sort of slower speed corners it just like to just pretty much run as wide as it can. So throttle control is definitely a must. Overall though, it is a very good car. It does feel quite quick around this track, so it's not really too bad. Another thing to note is a lot of the curbs, if you run them wrong, it will pretty much feel like it just sucks you off and you'll end up going off track and your whole lap will be basically invalidated. So I left Spa till like quite later on in my circuit experiences in Europe, because for me this was, I assumed, was going to be one of the three hardest ones. So for me, I thought it would have been Nürburgring, Le Mans and Spa. Turns out this was actually not that bad at all. I never really tried it before the latest patch. I did put a post up recently saying when this game first came out, I did all gold licenses, all gold missions within the first week, and I got burnt out, and I didn't want to do any more low-paying events against the clock. It just like really mind-numbing after a bit. But now I am going back through them. I know they're kind of late and people's already made guides, but you know the goal I set myself was to upload a gold guide to literally everything in Gran Turismo. I've also golded the music rallies, but I can't upload them because copyright, etc. So yeah, as of update 1.13, this is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. The whole game, the whole circuit experiences and stuff feel much easier than they should really be. You're earning a lot of money quite quick if you go through and do all these now. I think the other day I was on it for about 2.5 hours and I got about 7, 8 different ones done, and it's like majority of them like 1 million each time. But then some have really quite low payouts, which is a bit weird. Um, but yeah, it's not too bad. So just the usual: keep your traction control off, manual transmission, and you should be fine. So let's get into the actual gold lap guide. Okay, so onto the lap itself. I believe this took me either 2 or 3 tries. I can't quite remember. I do remember making a really big error at the end and got away with it still by quite a bit. So I don't really know how quick my lap actually was, but it did feel really quick when I was doing it. There's not really much to say. There's no really places to cut, so I'll take you through it. So here you will need to lift a bit. But then you want to, you can try it full throttle, but it can sort of upset the balance of the car. And if you don't want to risk too much and keep having to retry that bit, then just lift a tiny bit. So coming down here, these bits on the left, these little boards, you are looking for just after the second one, so the middle board. And we're going to go into second gear, bit of throttle control. This car, like I said, does require quite a lot of throttle control. So obviously, because this part goes downhill, you're going to compensate and brake a little bit earlier. So I looked for the curbs on the left when they began. Then throttle control through here in second gear, accelerate, brake, and I did a bit of a short shift there. And then we're going to go up the gears. So this part, I'm used to doing it in Formula 1, where you can sometimes take this out, flat out. You can't here, so you brake, you downshift. And then once you've lined it up properly, you can just full throttle out. Full throttle, you're looking for this 50 board there. Come down the gears into second. Bit of throttle control, short shift, and run this curve on the way out. So we're going to go down to second here. And then this is where quite a bit of throttle control is needed. It's really like deceiving. You think you can take it flat out, but I did that, caught the curb, and that was it. It invalidated one of my laps. So then we're going to accelerate through here, and it's a really quick section this. So I got up to 6th, put on a little bit of brakes, down to fifth, full throttle. So this is where I make the mistake, but that second board there, you want to hard brake maybe just a little bit before. As you can see, I completely overshot it, and I thought, oh, I was going to restart, but yeah, got away with it, and that is your lap. So thanks for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.